What is going on out there, peeps? Man, you guys are inboxing me to death. Yeah, of course I know what's going on out there. You don't get it. This is what I do all day long. This is my obsession. I watch the markets. I pay attention to the news. You know what I mean? I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm what's happening. Let's talk about cryptocurrencies because that's what you guys are blowing me up about. And let's find out why it is that XRP decided to join the rest of these other cryptocurrencies and make a run for it. But again, we're going to take a look at something. Let me explain to you why it is that I am still concerned, but we'll cover here in a second. A quick reminder, everybody, that if you're thinking about buying precious metals, give a consideration to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you're here in the United States or Puerto Rico, and you spend more than $100 on your first purchase, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. You should jump on that. You guys know I'm on all the different platforms right now, and all the links to all my different platforms are down below. If you want to come and join me, I'm on Mewe, Parler. I like LBRY, by the way. It's just like YouTube. You know what I mean? Also over here on Twitter, as you can clearly see. So let's take a looky poo. So what's going on? You know what's so funny? I swear these guys are listening to my videos. What did I say was the problem with cryptocurrencies? They all seem to be what? Pegged to Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes up, they all go up. When Bitcoin goes down, they all go down. Well, magically the next day, that's not quite what's happening. There's a couple of them going in opposite directions. So let's be impressed with what's going on with XRP. Just since midnight last night, it's jumped up somewhere about 15%, almost 10% altogether. That's a good jump. All right, so Bitcoin still around 18,000. You can see right here. Look at a 52-week average. So as of today, these all three hit new 52-week highs. Okay. And you can see it got up to 46, came down, and now it seems to be heading back up to 46 cents. So what has lit a fire under XRP's butt? We'll get to that here in a second. But let me show you why I'm always concerned about these types of pumps and dumps. I really do think they're trying to keep you away from precious metals. I really am. There's a lot of stress on gold and silver, physical gold and silver. So if you put a lot of excitement into cryptocurrencies, you take some of these millennials who are causing both markets to go crazy. Millennials to go away from gold and silver, which seems to be stagnant, and put them towards cryptocurrencies. I'm still really weary about this. Don't get me wrong, there is going to be a window of opportunity in order to make money off of cryptocurrencies, and I think we're in it now. I own some. And you people keep asking, what should I get? Look, everybody, it's up to you. But if you want to buy cryptocurrencies, there's a link underneath this video. Just follow it, where you can buy cryptocurrencies. And they'll give you $10 just for joining. Okay? Now, this is just my opinion and my opinion only. Watching this movement on cryptocurrencies appears to be artificial to me. Now, I do realize that a lot of very rich people are jumping into both gold and silver as well as Bitcoin. I told you I felt like a vast majority of them were most likely putting huge amounts of money into Bitcoin as a safe haven from a bail-in, is what I think is happening. So there's that. Plus, it could be that they're just trying to do a pump and dump to keep people from precious metals, knowing that December's coming up and they don't want things to go crazy. We don't want cray-cray. All right? Let me show you what's going on with XRP. As we see here, midnight last night, it was 33 cents. It's now, it got up to about 46 cents. All right, it's about 13-cent jump, not too shabby. Look at that, you're looking at a 9.765% increase. Okay, that's a good run. Now the crazy thing about XRP, it does this. Let's see here. I've been playing with XRP now since, or watching it. But when I first got into there, I bought 56,000 XRP. Yeah, I had 56,000 of them. But back then it was like 7 cents, 8 cents. It took a long time, and then all of a sudden it jumped up to like 11 cents, 12 cents. It took a long time, then it jumped up to about 18 cents, 19 cents. And it took a long time. So they do these weird jumps and then they just kind of stay there for a little while. Okay. So yeah, this is a good jump. It looks nice. People are like, did you see? Yeah, I see it. I watch these all day long. I do. All right. But a lot of these are really doing good. Again, Bitcoin Cash is up 8%. They can't beat XRP is up to 10% now and still climbing. 10% over here for another Bitcoin. You got, what is it? Stellar Loomis is up 6%. You got EOS is up 14%. That's kicking the crap out of Ethereum. And you could buy EOS on Coinbase. That's the link that I have down below. Look at that, a 14% increase. So you don't want to look over here is the value of the coin, and over here is how much it went up. But what we want to see is the percentage. That's more important. Do you want your investment to only go up 1%, or do you want to see it go up, I don't know, 14%? You see what I'm saying? Okay, so you don't have to have $18,000 to buy Bitcoin. You could buy fractionals. If you only have like $100, you could buy $100 worth and still benefit from any kind of climb. All right. Again, I still think they're causing a lot of hoopla within cryptocurrencies only because their ability to continue to manipulate the market on gold and silver isn't quite working anymore. So what is another tool they can use? Well, if they can keep people bored with stagnant values of both gold and silver and it looks boring, then all of a sudden you find a way to manipulate. And trust me, cryptocurrencies are way easier to manipulate than the stock market. But if you start manipulating the markets on cryptocurrencies and draw a lot of excitement, it might keep a lot of people away from investing into gold and silver, allowing the market to calm down until you get to a point, and then you just dump them all, and then they run right over and buy up all your gold and silver. So just be careful with that. I think that's what could be going on. But that doesn't mean I'm right. It's just my opinion. So be diversified, you guys. Just make sure whatever, okay, so keep in mind, anytime you invest anything to investments, there's always a level of risk. Some are more riskier than others. To me, the safest and less, the risk with a very low risk rate would be gold and silver. Cryptocurrencies are more volatile. They go up and down in huge swings. So whatever you invest, just ask yourself this: if I lost it all tomorrow, how would that affect my life? In other words, are you still going to be able to pay your bills? Are you still going to have enough food to eat? Bills are on, kids are fed, you got gas for your car? You know what I mean? Do you have all those things? Because if that's the case, then whatever discretionary funds you have, why not? Go give it a crack and see how you do. All right? Again, just you don't want to spend more than you have. If you start spending money that you don't have, and next thing you know, you spent it, lost it, and there was food for 2 weeks, and so you're eating catch-up packets because you don't have no money for food. That's not cool, okay? So just be careful with that. Yeah, I see it there. XRP is finally joining the crowd, and they're moving up and down. They're good, but there's a reason for that, I think, and I'll show you here in a minute. But let me show you another red warning flag. Remember Citigroup or Citibank talking about, oh, Bitcoin to 250,000 by the end of 2021. All this hype around cryptocurrencies is what makes me nervous and why I think this could be fake. Again, there's still a window of opportunity in which you can get in there and you might be able to benefit from it. Okay, just be very careful and pay close attention to it. Here's the thing. Look at this article. Bitcoin to 500,000. Good Lord. We went from 200, or was it? No, I think Citibank said 300,000. So from 300,000, now we're up to 500. See what they're doing? They're causing all kinds of excitement within the cryptocurrency market, I think, in an effort to pull you away from the precious metals. All right. So look at this. So now you have a fund manager, Kathy Woods, saying, hey, you know, looking at the fact that Bitcoin's up 160% by the end of this year, and it's going to keep going up. They'll do that. They'll try to get you guys so interested in it, especially right before December. So, okay. But anyways, look at this. If institutions allocate mid-single digit amounts to Bitcoin, it would take price range up to $400,000 or $500,000 a coin. Yay. Doesn't that look exciting? Don't you guys want to get rich? Yeah, that's what they do. All right. So what I don't want you to see you guys doing is that whole FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't want you guys start taking out second mortgages on your house because you think you're going to miss out on this opportunity. You just got to be careful. That's with anything. Okay? So yeah, I seen this excitement and these types of articles and make me feel like this is something to be questioning, that these are not, you know, authentic climbs. They could be pumped And the reason for it is to keep people away from precious metals. Bitcoin isn't the only digital currency staging a stunning comeback this year. Of course, Ethereum's up 290%. I did a video on that. Bitcoin's at 160. And they'll keep going. And what they like to do, I've seen a lot of charts comparing Bitcoin's growth since 2019 to gold's. That's another reason why I think they're going to try to sucker you into it. No, not you. Don't go up there. That was a boo-boo. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I was looking at it a little while ago. So here it is. Let's take a look at this bad boy. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what makes me concerned. Bloomberg, take a look at this. January 2019, they're showing you the rise of Bitcoin compared to the rise of gold. And they're trying to convince you, hey, look, it's better for you to be inside Bitcoin. Again, trying to indoctrinate you, try to get you guys over into digital currencies. And they're going to whip up all kinds of hype about it. They're going to want you to run over to it. They're going to pump it up. Meanwhile, they're going to keep you away from the one thing that is technically considered actual money. That's precious metals. Just be careful is all I'm saying. Okay? So yeah, cryptocurrencies are running. Again, I told you there was a window of opportunity. I think we are in it. So as far as what coin to buy, that's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. I just tell you which ones I like, and I like those ones a lot. But yeah, congratulations to XRP for finally joining the club. We'll see where it lands, if it's going to continue to rise between now and tomorrow. Now, here's another reason why I think XRP is running up. Remember, XRP is a token for a company called Ripple. But keep in mind, whatever happens to Ripple doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen to XRP, the crypto coin. The Ripple is the platform in which this runs on. It's the blockchain technology. Looky here. So Ripple, what are they doing? They're joins Business Alliance. Well, who's Business Alliance, Pimpy? Well, I'll tell you. They are a company that wants to guarantee that our elections in the future are protected through blockchain technology. We spoke about this, okay? So Business Alliance is the group of companies that, after what we're seeing here, see this, Ripple joins Business Alliance advocating safe and accessible U.S. elections by using blockchain technology. Blockchain payments startup Ripple has joined an alliance comprised of almost 1,000 major U.S. companies and CEOs calling for calm and fairness in Tuesday's presidential election. The Civil Alliance now has 993 member firms with employee counts totaling more than 500 million. So when I start seeing these types of groups, I start going, geez, which ones are Soros behind? I always get nervous, because just because they tell you it's impossible to hack, that doesn't mean it is. I keep telling you guys that whenever we get technology, by the time we get it, it's already been developed, tested, beat to death. They've already manipulated. They found tricky little ways to still alter things. It's always been that way. So if they're going to come out with a blockchain technology and say, hey, we can guarantee, because this whole setup that we're doing with the election, it could be for the sole purpose of us getting pissed off at what we see to push us into this new form of elections. You know what I mean? Because trust me, anytime they want to get the masses to move into something new, they'll cause a big crap storm on the old system so that you'll be willing to move into a new system. So is it possible this whole election thing was purposely set up so we'll be so disgusted with it that we will move into a blockchain payment, that they can manipulate the elections and give us the appearance once again? Of course they can. It's digital. Anytime we deal with anything digital, I don't care what the hell they tell you. I don't care how secure and safe it is. They're full of crap. They're lying. Anything digital can be manipulated. So as exciting as all this sounds, trying to move us into 100% digital everything still disgusts me, and I don't trust it. So Civil Alliance. Who's Civil Alliance? Well, Civil Alliance, again, you got to like this because it's got World Economic Forum written all over this bad boy. Civil Alliance, a nonpartisan group of businesses working together to build a future where everyone participates in shaping our country. Yeah, suckers. I don't trust it. If you start looking at these things, the wording starts to get really familiar. It sounds like the Great Reset. In 2020, a global pandemic. Here we go again. Growing civil unrest. Look, we just had an issue with the election. How did you magically get all this up? You know what I mean? Polarizing political challenging our democracy in new ways. You mean that you probably had planned out and caused so that we would be sick with it and that we would trust this. Okay? Here are the companies that are involved. This is why some of you foot soldiers out there will come through here, see the names of these companies, and you can try to figure out which ones are owned by the Gates, which ones are backed and owned by Soros, you know what I mean? How many of these globalists own and back these companies? Because that's what the type of thing that makes me concerned when they see this kind of stuff. So you can see this list goes on and on and on and on. All right, so these are all companies. I find it very interesting that all these companies magically jump behind us this quickly. Okay, another reason why I think it's planned. I just don't trust these types of things. I'm not convinced that you could use blockchain technology and prove to me that it's 100% free from manipulation. Again, this election could be very staged in many different ways. So we got to be careful. But nonetheless, this is Ripple making this announcement, and I'm sure it had an effect on the XRP token. Anytime anything good happens to the company Ripple, people automatically link it to XRP. So, is this an artificial pump? Is this a legitimate pump? Is there a reason for this pump? You got to be weary about all these things. Look at still Ethereum, nonetheless, close to their 52-week high already again. Look at that. So is XRP starting to get back up there. We'll see if they set new ones. All right, guys. Anyways, I just wanted to share this information with you. They still cannot pry my lovely money away from me buying precious metals. I will always buy those because I trust those way more than I do anything else. But I do have a lot of money in cryptocurrencies, and I do think there's a window, and I think we're in that window. I just don't trust this other crap they're pumping towards us. 500,000, 300,000. Hurry up, come on over here. Ripple's doing the election. Your head's going to blow up. That's how they sucker you into this, because they get you to drop your guard because you think you're getting rich. Why? If you're 100% digital, they don't care. Do you think they care if they give you $10 million? They'll give you all $10 million and turn around and take it back from you when you're 100% digital. Anyways, that's it for now. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button. If you are not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.